Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Get ready for a peek behind the curtain as we uncover some executive shuffle and a juicy compensation package. Today we are diving into a recent filing from Barnwell Industries Incorporated, and let me tell you, there is a lot to unpack when a company not only appoints a new executive vice president of finance, but also has plans for that same person to step into the CFO role. It sounds like a major transition is underway. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, make sure you are subscribed to Corporate Decoder. We break down these complex corporate documents so you do not have to, and if you love digging into the details and discussing them with others, our Discord community is the place to be, link in the description below. So let's get right down to it. On the 27th of October, Barnwell Industries Incorporated, or BI Incorporated as we will call them from here on out, announced that they have brought on Philip F. Patman Jr. as their new Executive Vice President of Finance. Now this is not just a minor shuffle. The company also put out a press release saying that their long-serving Chief Financial Officer, Russell Gifford, is planning to retire by the end of 2025. And here is the kicker. Barnwell Industries Incorporated anticipates that Mr. Patman will take over Mr. Gifford's positions once he officially retires. That means Mr. Patman is slated to become the new Chief Financial Officer, the Principal Financial Officer, and the Principal Accounting Officer. That is a massive leap for someone new on board, especially to take on not one but three critical financial leadership roles. But the story does not stop there. On the same day, the board of directors decided to expand. They increased the number of directors allowed on the board from 4 to 5, and guess who they appointed as the new board member? You guessed it, Mr. Patman. He will serve until the next stockholder meeting or until a successor is elected. This signals a strong vote of confidence from the board and suggests they want him deeply involved in the company's strategic direction, right from the start. So who is this new executive? Well, Mr. Patman comes with a solid background. He has held senior roles at several other companies, including Pantheon Resources Incorporated, Macrofab, Soluna Holdings, Virginia Alco Energy, PTT Exploration and Production, and Amirsco. He has a strong educational foundation too, holding a bachelor's degree from the University of Texas and a law degree from the University of Houston Law Center. He is also a licensed attorney in Texas. Importantly, there are no reported family ties between Mr. Patman and any current directors or executives. And there are no special arrangements or understandings that led to his selection, nor are there any undisclosed transactions where he has a material interest. This suggests his appointment is purely based on his qualifications and experience. Now, let's talk about the compensation, because this is where it gets really interesting. As part of his new role, Mr. Patman received quite a package. He was awarded 83,207 shares of Barnwell Industries Incorporated's common stock, a restricted stock unit award for 83,208 shares, and an incentive stock option to purchase 185,000 shares. These awards come with specific vesting schedules. A portion of them will vest on the 27th of October 2026, another chunk on the 27th of October 2027, and the rest on the 27th of October 2028. The stock option has a 10-year term and an exercise price of $1.21 per S-share, which was the stock's closing price on the day of his appointment. This all looks pretty standard for executive compensation, linking his rewards to the company's stock performance over time. His base salary is set at $315,000 annually. On top of that, he is eligible for bonuses, both cash and restricted stock unit bonuses, based on performance objectives that the compensation committee will decide. He can also receive long-term incentive equity awards and other benefits like health insurance premium reimbursements, paid time off, and business expense reimbursements. This sets up a compensation structure that rewards both short-term and long-term performance. This next part is crucial and deals with severance. If certain termination events occur after the 1st of January 2026, Mr. Patman could receive what is called an additional payment. The amount of this payment depends on the nature of the severance event, ranging from 50 to 100% of his base salary plus his average bonus from the previous 2 years. There are also provisions for health insurance premium reimbursements for a set number of months. This sounds like a pretty generous severance package designed to provide financial security in case of certain job separations. And here is another important detail in the severance agreement. If there is a CIC severance payment event, which typically refers to a change in control of the company, then all of Mr. Patman's unvested equity awards, including his stock awards, restricted stock units, and any long-term incentive or annual RSU bonuses, would immediately vest. This essentially means if the company is bought or undergoes a significant restructuring, he would receive the full value of all his granted equity awards without having to wait for their normal vesting period. This is a common feature designed to incentivize executives to remain with the company, especially during periods of potential acquisition. To wrap up the employment agreement details, Mr. Patman is also agreeing to standard restrictive covenants. This includes clauses on confidentiality, and he is agreeing not to compete with Barnwell Industries Incorporated, not to solicit their clients, and not to recruit their employees for a certain period after leaving the company. These are typical non-compete and non-solicitation clauses meant to protect the company's business interests. And for those who want to see the full legal document, the complete executive employment agreement is filed as an exhibit to this report. Looking at Barnwell Industries Incorporated's recent filing, the appointment of Philip Patman Jr. as Executive Vice President of Finance, with a clear path to becoming CFO, along with the planned retirement of Russell Gifford, signals a significant leadership transition within the company. The robust compensation package, including substantial equity awards and a well-defined severance plan, indicates the company's commitment to attracting and retaining top financial talent and its desire to ensure stability during this change. The immediate board appointment further underscores the confidence placed in Mr. Patman from the outset. The company's strategy appears to be focused on bringing in experienced leadership to manage its financial operations, which is fundamental for any business. The severance package, particularly the accelerated vesting of equity upon a change in control, suggests that Barnwell Industries Incorporated is mindful of potential future corporate events and wants to ensure executive alignment and retention during such times. This can be a double-edged sword though. While it incentivizes executives to act in the best interest of shareholders during a takeover, it can also be a significant cost to the company if such an event occurs. One notable risk here is the rapid ascent of Mr. Patman to multiple key financial leadership roles simultaneously. While his experience is noted, the transition from EVP to CFO, Principal Financial Officer, and Principal Accounting Officer all at once, coupled with a board seat, is a lot to take on. The company will need to ensure robust internal controls, and support systems are in place to manage potential challenges during this integration period. The success of this transition will heavily depend on Mr. Patman's ability to quickly adapt and effectively lead the financial strategy and operations of Barnwell Industries Incorporated. In conclusion, Barnwell Industries Incorporated is making a bold move to solidify its financial leadership for the future. The immediate focus will be on how seamlessly Mr. Patman integrates into his new roles and how the company navigates the departure of its long-serving CFO. The compensation structure clearly aligns Mr. Patman's incentives with the company's long-term value creation, but shareholders will want to closely monitor the execution and impact of these changes on the company's financial performance and stability. Alright, that is our breakdown of Barnwell Industries Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these executive changes and the compensation package? Do you think this is a smart move for the company? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. Don't forget to check out our Discord in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Corporate Decoder.